helping make your life easier. Moms Every Day.
Good afternoon, everyone. We're glad you're here joining us for Moms Every Day. We're here with Sean Bastine, who is the Director of Cardiac and Rehabilitation Services, and today we're talking about the sports combine that you all have coming up. So first things first, for people at home, kind of explain to us what is a combine.
Sure. So the sports combine kind of originated with the NFL, and that is an event where potential collegiate athletes that are wanting to participate in the NFL go to these combines, and they're tested by the teams to look at their speed, agility, strength, and they get baseline measurements of all of these, and that gives the NFL teams an opportunity to decide on what types of players, what players they want.
Right.
So that's what the combine concept is. What we're wanting to do is make that a fun event and scale that down for the youth of our community to do a combine style event. And the purpose of this event is a fundraiser. And it's important, I guess, that we explain that. All of the proceeds of this event will go to this idea that we're trying to promote of helping local high schools and middle schools get AEDs, or automated external defibrillators. And these are life-saving items that the schools need. Every year we hear about high school kids that are participating in sports that have cardiac events.
Right.
And unfortunately some of these don't make it and they pass away, and these are real serious events. These AEDs have been proven to be the kind of the industry standard of treatment for these. Unfortunately, what we found in our community was most of the schools have these AEDs, but they're not really accessible in the athletic field. They're usually locked up in the school, and the high schools don't have access to these on the field. So this event that we're doing is a fundraiser that all of the proceeds will be donated, and we will purchase AEDs and deliver these to the local high school, specifically to the athletic departments, so our athletic trainers and their athletic staff can have these life-saving defibrillators on the field. So that's the purpose of why we're doing this event.
That's wonderful. Now, tell us a little bit about the event itself. When is it and where is it?
Sure. It is Sunday, February 19th, and it is at the Sports Medicine Institute, which is connected to the new indoor practice facility on 3rd Avenue, right beside the stadium. And so this is our second year of doing this, and it will be at 1 o'clock. Registration starts a little bit earlier, I think 12 or 12:30. Kids can register and come in, but the event itself is going to start around 1 o'clock and will go till 3 o'clock. It is open to all ages. We have anywhere from 6 to 18, and we'll break kids up into groups that are kind of age appropriate. We have grade school and middle school and high school groups that will be kind of competing against each other. And it's meant to be fun. It is competitive, so we have awards and winners for each of these areas, and we have team events, so kids can bring groups together and compete as teams to do this. But it's all in the effort of promoting for a good cause, and it's meant to be fun. It is helpful. A lot of these high school kids can use this information if they're interested in college scholarships. We are doing some pretty accurate testing as far as 40-yard dash. We use lasers to test to make sure that they've got real accurate measurements with that. And it's kind of based on the concept of what the NFL does. So a lot of these competitive high school kids can use this, and they will kind of promote that as part of their resume, if you will, for college scholarships.
Now, who should attend the event? You know, maybe kids that are just, like you said, looking to maybe kind of go to the next level, or who should attend?
That's a great question. Really, everybody. We want it to be a fun event. So it's males, females, all ages, like I said, from as young as 6 all the way up to 18. And you don't have to be a serious athlete. We obviously get some of those kids, and we have kind of multiple skill levels that we see, but it's open to everybody, and it's meant to be fun, and it's obviously meant for a good cause. So we really want everybody to participate.
Sean, tell us a little bit about all the events that are going to be taking place here at the Combine, what these kids are going to be going through.
Okay, sure. We have a series of events of state they'll go through. So a couple of examples of that will be, like we said, the 40-yard dash, which is just a pretty standard test in the sports world to test kind of general speed. And we use lasers, which is a kind of cool thing because most of us are used to the stopwatches, and those aren't super accurate. So we have lasers that will kind of measure when people start and finish. So it's kind of the industry standard, if you will. We do vertical jump, so how high someone can jump. We'll do some endurance testing, like they'll have to run a 300-yard event, which is kind of testing endurance and stamina. We do some agility drills, and we have some specific drills for that. We also do strength, so we'll do a bench press for the older kids, and it's a maximum repetitions, and then you have the younger kids that do push-ups. But it's pretty broad. It's meant to test speed, agility, strength, and all of those different areas.
Well, Sean, sounds like a very fun event. If you at home would like to maybe sign your kid up, again, coming up on February 19th, you can head over to WSAZ Mobile or WSAZ.com. We'll have the link set up there for you to register your child. Sean, thanks again.
Thank you.
Thank you all for joining us. Have a great